Hello everybody, I am Rufel and welcome on board for a long play. Rufel long play. Today we're going to be playing a beautiful action RPG. Yes, a lot of fun credits, prequel credits. Today we are playing Dust, an Elysian Tail. Or I should say we are starting in this game, as it is a big one. For the most part, the game features beautiful graphics and voice acting. And it speaks well enough for itself, so for a lot of the game, I'm just going to shut up and let it talk. Let's start us a new game. No, not that one. Start a new one. We're going to play we are going to do this long play on normal difficulty for the sake of showing off the game. Difficulty level determines how hard enemies hit and how much grace period you have before you take additional damage. Make it very difficult on hardcore to get away from many damage zones. Also well, we'll explain that when we get there. Let's start with normal. And commence with story.
Our world has fallen to fade. Its great works long since complete. Its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy. But despite his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob, but to a single child.
Is this the warrior in question?
Dust, arise.
What? A talking sword? What are you?
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of this sword.
No offense, but aren't you a bit, well, small? For a guardian, I mean.
Hey, I just look after that thing. After 200 years, nobody expects the sword to just fly off and start, talking. I'm kind of wishing somebody told me this was part of the job description. Or maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I'm sorry, I think I misheard before. You said your name was Fidget?
Hey, this isn't about me. You're the one who's got my sword. How about you tell me your name?
Calm yourself, Fidget. His name is Dust, and he is the one who woke me from my slumber.
So, Fidgets, then?
That's me. And you're Dust?
It would seem that way, though I can't recall that name. So, what is this sword?
I am the blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword-bearer.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you! The winner gets the sword!
I don't have time for these games, Fidget.
Indeed. Time is of the essence. Fidget, you will join us.
I will? Oh, well, okay then.
Come, Dust. We travel east.
And we have control! They want us to go east. There you go west. Pick things up. Save time. Yeah. Key. Used for opening treasure chests and cages. We will see those soon enough. There's one now. I enjoy the artwork of this game. It's a simple 2D. And there we have a reference. The wall chicken. I've heard it is a Castlevania reference.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
Well, Fidget, I'll go that way, but only because I can't go any other way. Oh, whoops. That was the wrong button. I just ate the chicken. Oh well. I was slightly wounded just from the start of the game. Now on this difficulty, that shouldn't prove to be a problem. Let's see. In ancient times, our greatest possessions and staunchest allies were locked away using powerful magic beyond our comprehension. You locked your allies away? The only way to reclaim these treasures is to use the magically attuned keys strewn about the world. I only hope there's enough time to free them all.
All right, we found a chest!
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
Oh, fortunately we have one of those. We get to input the button sequence. For trouble, we get a bunch of money, a revival stone, which is the extra lives in this game, some feeble fruit, sure, small and worthless really, and this Loda nut. Now we'll go this way. Each block on the map represents a zone in the area.
Monsters!
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
No! Mash the buttons! Do something! Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange. Where did I learn these skills?
You wield the blade of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're gonna need them.
Thanks. And Fidget gave us 5 feeble fruit. They are feeble. Cupcake. You may have noticed the game is showing us our combo moves.
Hold here, Dust. You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
I like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate. Yeah!
That was, very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the 3 of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack. Observe.
Wow! Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
Alright, I think I understand.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help screen via the pause menu.
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
I believe that Fidget and Aura are the only fourth wall breakers in the game. They're more talking to you, the player, than to Dust. Sometimes. Just as a point of note, though I'm not going to do it, all the dialogue in this game is skippable. Collecting various materials for crafting, because there is item crafting in this game. Come here, you. Go away.
Hey, you just leveled up.
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen through the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
Now we get to place a skill gem. We can place it here, which will increase our hit points. Here will increase Dust's melee combos. Increase the damage they do. Defense will, of course, reduce the damage you take from all sources. And Fidget increases the damage done by Fidget and the Dust Storm. Not just the projectiles manipulated by the Dust Storm. The actual attacks from the Dust Storm is from the sword. And actual hits from the sword using the Dust Storm is determined by this one, not this one. I'm going to shove it into hit points for now. Also, all these things show to a cap at 4. The maximum that you can have in any skill is 4 higher than your lowest skill. There's the actual level up animation. Hooray! Leap of Faith. Ah, Archer's Pass. Fight the wind! For a key! Nothing more to get over there. For some loot. For any who may be wondering, I have the HUD set up to be at its largest size. That's more for my own benefit than for anyone's viewing pleasure. I can be quite blind when it comes to my meters. I picked up some armor out of that chest. Will do us well. See? There it is. The dots on the map show that we've looted all of the treasure in this section. Very handy for helping you to find everything. There's still treasure to be gotten, then there will be a circle on the map. Not no escape that Fidget was informing me of is because you can't leave an area if there are live enemies by the edge of the screen.
It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
Onward! Let's see. Main quest, Dust to Dust. Village in the distance. Perhaps it will hold answers. I see you up there. Jeez. Whoa. There's the alarm telling me that it is time to end the first video. So, I hope attention and interest has been sparked so far, and we'll see you next time to continue the game. See, this has been Rueful. We'll see you again soon, I hope.